And that's what happens when you're cruel to animals. Oh, the animals! Well, the 4 animals, just in case, ran on for another 100 miles, clippity-clop, pip-pap, pip-pap, pit-a-patta, pit-a-patta, hop, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo, until they thought they were absolutely safe. Eventually they stopped at a little house and decided to ask for a little cup of tea. But over the door of the house was a sign saying, "Animal Hunters Limited. We kill any animals any time." And unfortunately, none of the animals could read. And they didn't know that the house was filled with big, fat hunters in red coats with guns and animal traps of all kinds. "So anyway," one of the hunters was saying, "I took a great big cannon and lined up its sights on this vicious, snarling caterpillar. And very bravely, I shot at it, even though I was only a mile away. Kaboom! And that was the end of the mad caterpillar of Madras. Here, I've got one of its legs right here." "Well, that's not very brave," said another hunter. "But I was brave when I tackled the ferocious ladybird of Leicester. Me, with only my bare hands and a little atom bomb. I blasted it out of the sky. Oh, and right here, I have that same ladybird's left nostril." And so they went on boasting, while the rooster peeped in the window. "Hey, they sound like fun. We should make friends with them. Hey, I know. Let's sing a song for them, because we're musicians now." "Hey, good idea," said the cat. "Positions, everybody." The dog jumped on the donkey's back. The cat climbed up on top of the dog, and the rooster flew up and perched on the cat's head. Then, at a stamp of the foot from the donkey, they all began to perform their music together. The hunters sprang up, shouting, "Oh no, it's a terrifying giant goose!" And they ran screaming into the forest. Pitter-patter, 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 and they were gone. Funny people, thought the animals, and they sat down at the table and ate as if they wouldn't eat for another month. And then, as it was nearly midnight, they put out the lights, and each found himself a sleeping place. Bonk. And from far away, the hunters saw the lights in their house go out. And the chief hunter said, "Now look here, we're great big tough hunters. I mean, ghosts." Oh, sorry, Titch. "Look, I'm not scared. Let's all go back into the house." And as the cowardly hunters crept back towards the house, they were all so scaredy pants that one by one they dropped back behind trees, until only the very smallest hunter actually reached the house. And thinking the others were just behind him, he tippy-toed into the kitchen. "Hey, it looks all right to me, lads." "Lads? Lads!" He shuddered and shook in his boots when he realized he was all alone in the dark. So he found a candle on the mantelpiece, and thinking that the cat's shining eyes were coals on the fire, he tried to light the candle by sticking it in the cat's eyes. "Meow!" said the cat. Flew in the hunter's face, spitting and scratching. Well, the hunter had the fright of his life and ran to the back door, but he whoop, bonk, bonk, tripped over the dog, who sprang up and bit his leg. The hunter ran out across the yard, right through a dung heap, where the donkey gave him a sharp kick with his hind foot. The hunter was, "Mommy, Mommy!" shrieking at the top of his voice by now, so the rooster woke up and cried out, "Cock-a-doodle, what's going on? It's the middle of the night." "Don't wake up, anybody! It's the middle of the night!" The hunter ran back as fast as he could to the chief and said, "You're wrong. It's not a ghost. There's a horrible witch sitting in the house who spat on me and scratched my face with her long claws. And by the door, there's a troll with a knife who stabbed me in the leg. And in the yard, there's a stinking swamp creature who hit me with a wooden club. But worst of all, up on the roof, there's a, oh, I can hardly bring myself to tell you. There's a rooster." "What? A real one? How big is it?" "About this big."
That's very big. A rooster. I mean, if it was a caterpillar or even an earwig, I mean, you know me, earwig Ernie, but a rooster, that's about 20 gerbils standing on top of each other, on tippy toes, spreading themselves out like this. Oh, let's get out of here as fast as we can go. No, faster! And they ran away and were never seen again. So, the animals were left alone to do what they liked doing best, watching me on the telly.